I haven't really done much for the interiors. Not nearly as much as with my personal base. Yeah, I've done some.
Man, it rains so much on this server.
Yeah. I,
I like these little ones. They're like,
yeah,
I don't
this
know, I feel
one.
like whenever I build houses, I always make them way too big, but
Mhm,
these are kind of like boosted villager houses.
yeah,
They're nice. Get the diagonals in there.
like these. The builds themselves, they're block for block tutorials, but the interiors I've been doing mostly myself.
Oh, I like having the telescope on the thing. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I did that in my own house, and was like, I should do this in someone else's in another house just to have that somewhere else too.
I haven't actually crafted a telescope yet. I really
Mhm,
should. Oh, just displaying your shulker boxes. You don't
yeah.
even need them.
When once the second dragon was killed, I decided, well, there's a new gateway open. Might as well check it out. There was a end city really close by. No
hmm
ship though, so I just killed as many shulkers as I could without dying. That's quite a few shulker boxes.
When I was end raiding, I came across this city that so I was using chunk base to just like fly directly to cities,
Mm,
and it marks which ones are supposed to generate with ships and which
yeah,
ones aren't. And so this one was supposed to have a ship, and I'm looking around, and it has the little like archway thing, like where it has the part that just leads off and has like that goes towards the ship. But
yeah.
there was no ship. It just kind of
Hmm,
went out there and stopped. It was very strange.
weird.
It's kind of disappointing because I think it was the first one that I went to, and there's no ship.
Mm,
These are all really nice. It looks good around here.
thanks. I've done some stuff a little bit more with the inside of mine, both upstairs and downstairs.
Are there stairs, or are you just have to go in separately?
There's a doorway underneath the porch balcony there.
Right. Okay.
I believe the main thing is I replaced the Enderman head with a skull because I got that. Oh wait, that was how I
That's
lost my
nice.
second totem. Is the charged creeper was too close. I was hoping to get a creeper head, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I would like to get a trident at some point because it's fun to have charged
Mhm,
creepers.
yeah.
But I've gotten some heads just from. I wish you could get the heads automatically with charged creepers because I don't think the
Mhm,
data pack includes that. I made my own at some point where it would like drop them every time, if but only if you killed the mob with a charged creeper.
yeah.
But it made it a lot more exciting than just like killing them and having a random chance.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I would do it on a world that didn't have keep inventory. It would be a lot more stressful.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I had like a whole mountain that every time there was a thunderstorm, I would just go over to this mountain and blow holes
Mhm.
everywhere.
Then a bit over down here. I like what I've done.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like the armor stand stuff everywhere. It adds a lot of like life to it.
Yeah, I enjoy doing stuff like that.
I see you've successfully gotten a leaning tool.
Yeah. Also, I also have a texture pack on my end, which naming certain names will change the texture for them, which is why there's an axe on the anvil because I've got a texture pack that turns it with a name that I gave it into a hammer. so it looks
Oh.
really nice.
I used to have some stuff like that, but the stuff I knew of only works for Optifine, so I don't have it anymore now that I have Fabric for the voice mod. Which
Yeah.
is kind of funny considering
Mhm.
my voice mod isn't working anyways, but oh well.
I'm also yeah, mine is using Optifine, which I found OptiFabric, so I've just been doing
Oh
that.
yeah. I spent a lot of time making the switch to like sodium and stuff, which it all works mostly the same as it did with Optifine. It's just I don't like the way it's set up because I have to have like 10 different mods just to have the same functionality as Optifine does on its own. It's
Yeah.
like everything's split up between a million different options.
Mhm.
What's the little thing down there on the beach?
That's a basalt generator. I was building something that needed polished basalt, but then I was halfway through building it, and it was like, I actually really don't like the look of this, so I just tore it down, and I haven't bothered getting rid of the generator.
Not gonna lie, I fully forgot that you could generate that stuff.
Yeah, we got some sheep and some mushrooms, which I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with them, since that's somewhere that can easily get a nice build there. Uh,
Yeah.
that's a problem for later.
Do, do campfires like shoot off sparks or something?
Occasionally, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they could do that. I
Mm,
just saw something. I guess I saw one from the chimney over there. I'd never seen that before.
yeah.
I don't use campfires very much, I
Mhm.
guess. Or I've used them as roofs where they're like unlit, but
Yeah. It's just kind of satisfying having them all just going off here. Makes it all feel a bit
mm-hmm.
more lively. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I've got, I think I've got about 13 villagers ready in my breeder area that I just haven't. Is I've set it up a while back and just haven't bothered getting any of them out. They're just
Mm-hmm.
all sitting in there underneath the windmill. Yeah. Uh, it actually has some functionality now. I've put in a bone meal grinder for all the poppies I get, and a snow golem in there for snow.
Oh, nice. I had like a skeleton farm set up at some point for like early on for bone meal because I should have just made one of the like moss bone meal farms where it just makes it infinitely because I think those work a lot better and I forgot they existed and I went to all this effort to set up a skeleton farm that kind of isn't useful.
Mm,
It's out there though, in case I ever run out of bones.
yeah. Well, thanks for checking out my base.
Yeah, I don't suppose you want to do any gambling. I haven't gotten to play since that first time.
You know what? Why not?
Yay.